and it used to be very involved with American public education in recent years, but unfortunately they say that has changed. Opponents, though, say it's unconstitutional and would not help kids learn. Your news, the service of KCU Joplin recently voted a great college to work for. KCU Joplin is hiring dental faculty for the spring to educate future dentists in their state-of-the-art clinic. Learn more at kansascity.edu/jobs. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Areas of patchy fog and some frost this morning, but sunshine and highs in the mid-40s this afternoon. We'll see clear skies, lows in the mid-20s tonight. Sunshine and 47 for Thursday. Snow and rain for Friday. Highs nearing 42.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
28 in Neosho, 26 in Pittsburgh, 27 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, send to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Lincoln and Dawson from Starcoxy.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids or your class group or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com and go to the Morning KIX page and hit the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
But if it's easier, you can just call us and we can record them at 623-1025.
Here's Chris Stapleton
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I went over everything earlier, and I still am like,
That's why I grabbed my banana.
Something about, yeah.
Trying to eat a healthier breakfast. According to The Guardian, the list could be released as soon as today. They're expecting over 200 names.
Well, and if that is the case, then we could substitute a couple of things from tomorrow and use it there and put those on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Will you double check and make sure we're on Instagram? It's telling me unable to connect on my end.
Click on it. I can click on it.
Yeah. Morning, Sarah.
Not that there's any benefit to having it in the first place. It's not like anybody's going to watch it on there.
Just to have it.
Would have been another notification. You might try it some more next week, but
Okay.
we gave it a new key, string key. It didn't ask for that last week, so that's a new thing just this week, the new string key.
But it seemed happy. Like it seemed happy with what we
Yep.
gave it.
And then didn't work. Yep, right there with Facebook. That's exactly the way Facebook does things. How's everybody doing? Everybody, Sarah.
Morning, Pam
Paul,
Costi.
Paul Costi. I'm going to call her Paul from now on.
Why?
Because I can.
She's blaming you for the cold. Do it.
Pam's face for the cold.
What?
She sucks the warmth out of everything. Children, kittens, puppies, you name it. Lock them in your basement, right, Pam? Save them for dinner. You know, you've never met Pam, have you?
Mm-mm.
So that Looney Tunes cartoon where Bugs Bunny meets the witch from Hansel and Gretel, Broomhilda,
Yeah.
that's Pam Costi.
That's not Pam
It is
Costi. I
Pam
don't believe
Costi. That's Pam right there.
I've never met Pam, and I can tell you, that's not true. Pam is too nice to be Broomhilda.
Well, Broomhilda seems nice, to the children.
To the children.
Hansel, and I'm Gretel. Hansel? Hansel? Hansel?
Hansel. Hansel.
I loved on that cartoon where at one point Bugs calls her mother and she goes, no, she does. She goes, you be a good bunny from mother. And she's walking away and she stops and goes, mother. It doesn't- Well, not anymore. It's full of children and puppies and kittens, Pam.
I need to go back and look at all the wedding videos combined. Because the live has had 817 views.
I thought you were going to do a recap video.
I am. I was waiting for Gary's pictures, but.
Oh, for the pictures? Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have a basement, Randy, so there.
I already answered that. I said
I
that's
know.
because it's full of children. Oh, no, Pam. No, I know what that would do. I'm not. It's like, here, eat this old turnip. No, thank you. That made my teeth fall out.
That's a bad day.
2 more days.
Mm.
2 more days.
Start packing yet?
Sarah, it's been this way, they for the past week.
Morning, Jimmy.
Could have said the same thing about you last week. Where's Sarah? Where was Sarah? Sarah was not here.
I mean, I get it.
Nor was Pam.
You're off work and stuff.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people
Your schedule's a
still
little different.
getting back into the swing of things, I think. Today is the day that tomorrow's the day that a lot of kids go back.
Yep.
I think Joplin go back today.
No.
I thought Megan said they did.
No, she's not Joplin.
Oh, that's right. She's Seneca.
Mm-hmm.
So Joplin goes back on Thursday too?
I think so. Morning, Megan.
So while they're dealing with getting kids, Sarah was sleeping. Well, and that's where everybody else is today. Morning, Megan.
I think next week we'll see things kind of bounce back. But yeah, we haven't seen Tiffany. She hasn't been on.
Who?
Tiffany. Don't do.
Sarah says her kids come back today, but she's not going. There you go, Sarah. Way to check out.
Stick it to them.
I'm so ready to go.
I bet.
So I went into Southwest and did my ticket stuff last night. Tried to check in, but they wouldn't let me, of course. They're like, not yet.
But I want to check in. I want to do it.
Not yet. So there it is.
Yay!
7 a.m. Which means we've decided I'm going to try to leave Joplin at 2 a.m. Yeah. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Areas of patchy fog and frost this morning, but sunshine in the afternoon and a high near 45. It's 27 in Joplin.
Now, all guys know one thing you never ask a woman or is anything related to weight, so I'll do it for you. Did you get fat over the holidays?
Randy!
What?
You can't ask people that.
A lot of us did, though. That's why New Year's resolutions and gym memberships and everything are off the charts right now. That's why you're eating a banana
I have a banana
over
for
there.
breakfast.
Yeah, because a lot of us ate too much over the holidays and got fat.
Well, we're going to commiserate that fact with you in about 10 minutes.
I was thinking celebrate that.
No,
fact.
wait a second. It's scary.
On KIX 102.5. What do you mean, Pam? You can't get it to work. What's it doing? What are you wanting to do? Are you trying to listen to the radio or are you trying to watch the video on the KIX app? Just interesting. I've not looked to see how that's working. See, my KIX app, working just fine. Right there. Now, if you want to watch the video, you have to go to KIX video over here. And it says offline, but you have to give it a minute to load.
It's a little pokey sometimes. Morning, Cappy. Good Lord.
Still loading.
Mine loaded.
Is that what it did? Or are you talking about the live stream?
Oh, is that our Mark? 5 days ago, a Mark commented on the live video. Hello.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that my? Oh, maybe. I know they're still looking at this.
Yeah.
He was seeing if it would work, which apparently it did for him. There. It finally loaded. It did. But yeah, the video's loading. Audio's loading. What is it doing that it won't work for you? I don't know why it takes so long to load, but
I don't know.
I wish it could just refresh when you go to it, but a lot of that's controlled by your browser, not by our website. That's unfortunate. That
would be nice if that's possible, though.
Well, it used to be that way, and then all the browsers decided, no, what the users want is a much quicker experience, so it doesn't take long to load the page, which means that once it loads, it keeps that particular loading of the page in its memory until you refresh it.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys hear us talking this morning? Today's the first day that Blu-rays and DVDs will not be sold at Best Buy. They're done. They're gone.
Thing of the past.
And they're all, oh, it's so exciting because we can open up that shelf space to new and exciting technology.
Like what?
Like what? Exactly.
Cache clearers.
We're going to start selling
that
shelf
was our
life
mark.
Bitcoin.
Stuff that doesn't work.
I could not tell you the last DVD that I bought. Do you have any idea what
I
one
don't
was
think
for
I've
you?
ever bought a DVD.
Really?
Yeah. Well, now I take that back. As gifts for other people I have, but not for me personally. I've never bought a DVD.
So how did you watch things? Just
Well, if I
VHS?
wanted to own a DVD, then I went and rented it from Box Office Video or something like that, and then just kept it.
Did you really?
Did you really? Did you really? On accident a couple of times, but
Accident.
find it 2 years later. Oh my gosh, I forgot to take this back. Well, we can't rent videos from there anymore.
Yeah. I had rented.
They were usually given to me, and I got tons of promotional DVDs back when that was a thing.
Yeah.
They'd send to us.
Those are fun days, though, going and scouring the shelves for the perfect DVD.
Hated it.
Why?
Could never find the one you wanted to watch, and always had to settle for something from the other aisles, the new releases. And they always had 40 copy boxes of it out there. Not one of them that had a, that you could rent from because they were all out.
Yeah. I liked those days.
It was a stupid process. I hated having to spend hours or minutes at the video store trying to find something to watch.
See, my mom was an accountant, and so she did odds and ends of things for one of her clients who owned a bunch of video renting stores. And so one of the things that she would do is when new movies came in, she would get the plastic wrap for it, and we would press it and seal it to the movie. So to suction it on there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Onto the DVD, you mean, or onto the case?
You'd get the case, right? And then you stick it in like a plastic bag, and then you use a hot press to close the bag. So now you just have this DVD in a plastic bag.
Oh, you mean
and
like
then you take a hot gun and you go over the DVD case, and the plastic shrinks.
Then you can't watch the movie anymore.
I know, but then you can put it on the shelf and they can sell it. That's what she did for her client.
Oh, you mean shrink wrap is what she did. Shrink
Is that what
wrap.
it's called?
Yeah. Plastic. I was like, what are you talking about? Plastic bag, shrink wrap. It gives the impression that it's never been opened before.
Shrink wrap, yeah, that.
Yeah, that. She thought that only applied to condoms. Get it out, Jen. Oh, so I see you've not been using the word a day toilet paper I got you for Christmas, have you? Or the bidet.
Oh, I used the bidet for the first time yesterday.
Did you really?
I did.
And?
I did. It's
Everything
nice.
come out okay?
Yeah.
Now, there is, for the one you have, getting it straight on the toilet is a big thing.
Yeah.
Got to make sure it's on straight. I've seen numerous people put them on crooked, and they don't work the right way. But then, also, the more you use it, the better you get at it.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
It
It's
can
a little
work-
bit of a learning curve.
It can work as a it can help the process sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, oh, stuff won't flow. Want to make a bet? Like.
It does. It's got some kick to it.
Yeah, you can control that.
Yeah.
So you can temper that. And I would say when you're first using it, be very gentle with that knob.
Yes.
Anything past halfway is full force anyway. So from halfway on over, it doesn't make any difference. So
And make
get
sure
it-
you've got something there. Otherwise, it's going to shoot on the wall.
Yeah, you do not want to do it without sitting on condiments. It's a dumb term. Sounds like they hand those out at the wedding in the little bowl. You like a condiment?
Okay, there's only 1 second on this next intro.
This has got a bit of an outro on the song, though. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
This banana is so unsatisfying for breakfast this morning, but I got fluffy. I got to eat it.
And we'll celebrate that fact after Dan and Shay.
On KIX 102.5.
Like, you do realize we have no intro on this song, Jen. Let's just do this song.
I saw you do that, but the words
I'm
weren't
like,
coming out of my mouth. I know.
What are you
Sorry.
doing? Did I don't think I did. I think you were gone. I got to play. So you were gone for all this. Did I tell you when I got to go play at South, or was that before?
Yeah.
You were here for that? I'm trying to listen to it to remember what I played because I want to repeat that tonight. Yeah, please do not do that again.
So you're going to... Wait, you're not going to South tonight.
No.
No, you just want to recreate the...
I want to remember the lead line that I played.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I cannot find it. Yay.
No.
So I had to reinstall my phone
Why?
because it just got to where I had no pictures, no files, no audio files, nothing on my phone, but there was still not enough memory on your phone. Warning, your phone's getting low on memory and everything.
Mhm.
So all the memory caches and all the apps were full.
Yeah.
So rather than go through each app and clear each cache, which wouldn't do that great of a job anyway. And there was hardly any less apps than I had when I first got the phone on it, and it was still full.
How long have you had this phone now? 2 years?
2 years. I'm going on my 3rd year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did a reset. First, I went and looked at Google Update to see, okay, when I do a Google Update reset, not a Google Update, a Google Backup reset to my cell phone, is it going to reinstall all of my apps,
Mm-hmm.
all of my photos, all of my settings, and my usernames and passwords? Will it reset it the way it was? Everywhere said yes. So you can do it to where it's seamless. You will not notice a thing.
Uh-oh.
Bull crap. It didn't even do all the apps. It downloaded my desktop, but like my widget, I got my fancy schmancy clock there on the desktop. That was all gone. Every cell phone setting that I had had to
Wow.
be redone. Every app had to be signed back into. Some I couldn't remember, and
Right.
went through this whole process of trying to get signed back in. So do not reset your phone. Although it's like a brand new one now. It does run. But I lost all pictures that I had on my phone and
That
everything.
stinks.
Well, I didn't have but maybe one or two. I keep
Oh.
everything on cloud, so it was not that big of a deal.
Right. Megan sent a little violin.
Shut your fat pie hole.
Randy.
Well, her pie
That's
hole.
not very nice.
You got to be. It's accurate though, because of the holidays.
Have you finished your apple butter that she brought you?
No, but I have made a huge dent in it. There's less than a quarter of the jar left.
Same.
I mean, I ate probably 2 pieces of toast with that on it at least every day while I was gone.
It's good. It's really good. I had it
It
over.
was so good.
cottage
Thank you
cheese
so much
again.
for that,
Mhm.
Megan.
Thank
That
you.
sounds so gross. You're nasty.
9 seconds.
You're nasty.
It's good. Try
You're
it over.
nasty.
try
No,
it on cottage cheese.
I'm not
It's
falling
really
for your
good.
communist ideals. No,
Freeze
thank
it.
you. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 719.
Patchy fog, some frost this morning, sunshine in the afternoon, though, with highs in the mid-40s. It's 27 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 4 minutes. But first, for those of you that have all these New Year's resolutions to get healthy in the new year, the reason that you have this is because you ate too much over the holidays.
Well, I mean, it's the holidays. You're supposed to be able to treat yourself, indulge a little bit, have some fun.
I guess just don't be whining about it later then when you have to get a gym membership and when you have to starve yourself for multiple weeks. I think for every day you indulge, you probably have to starve yourself for like 3 to 4 days.
To compensate
to
for it?
compensate,
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
up for it. You notice how much easier it is to gain weight than it is to lose weight?
Infinitely easier. Why is that?
Why aren't those two things correlative? Correlative? Got fat, I'm going to the gym. Got fat, I grew a double chin.
Got fat, people.
Can't fit in the pants that I bought in October before all the holidays.
All the food I ate at Christmas and Thanksgiving got me feeling overweight.
Got fat, gotta lose my muffin top. Got fat, goodbye to my dad bod. I'm on a diet.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I'm glad you don't look worse than you did in high school, Megan. Why can't I remember that? Da, 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 da. And I need to memorize the chord pattern.
Did you say rememorize?
Memorize the chord pattern. Rememorize.
It's Gary Crow.
There's
Good
Gary.
morning. Hey.
You can go ahead and talk to him. He can.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gary, those pictures were not on the flash drive.
That's one. Man, I can't tell what that is without playing it. Yeah, Gary, when we opened up the flash drive, it had a bunch of parade pictures. It had some other DSC pictures on there, but it would not open them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if something happened maybe in the transferal process or something. I don't know. But we were unable to open anything wedding related. But there was a ton of, were they Miami's Christmas parade?
Yep.
Yeah, the chamber Christmas parade. There was a lot of those pictures on there.
You got some great shots from that.
So I don't know if you want me to leave this at the front desk for you to come by and pick up next time you're over here, or if there's some other. We could give him a drive. I don't know if there's a way to do that, to give him a drive login.
We could add him as a contributor.
On your drive?
Mm-hmm. And he should be able to add stuff that way.
Okay. Let's try. Gary, what if we do that? I don't know what your internet is like where you're at. That could take forever with some of the file size. We have unlimited drive storage online.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could store them on Drive, then we can send you a contributor link that will let you go onto our Drive. You can put things into it. So you could do them that way and wouldn't have to drive to Joplin.
Does he need a Google account to be able to do that, though?
Yep.
Do you have one of those, Gary?
You have a Gmail?
Did you get to see Candy Jan last week? How's she doing?
No, she didn't. Well, yeah, so I didn't get to see her because somebody had left their decorations blocking our windows. But so She did bring me by, though, a Reese's, and she called me.
Yeah.
So Matt came in and dropped it off, looking at me like very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's like, what's going on?
How's she doing?
Seemed all right. I mean, didn't she call on Tuesday? She called and talked to us.
Oh, she did.
Yesterday, didn't she? Yeah, she called and talked to us yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pull over and let me drive?
No, yeah, probably a good thing. No EOM.
What is going on with the weather today?
Not the weather, but.
Our weather.
Morning, Kinder.
Look at that. Got an EOM.
What the heck?
9516 is the number for today.
And you're on Wednesday, right?
9511 is the number today. That's why. So that was yesterday's weather. Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday starting week.
But it's a Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah, we
Ba-da-ba-cha-
9501, 9506, 9511, 9516. That's what screwed me up. Oh, he brought the wrong jump drive. He says, yours is still plugged into my computer. I'm going to Guthrie this morning and we'll bring the correct one this afternoon. So sorry about that. Gary, I will leave this one then for you with your name on it up in the lobby so that when you drop that one off, you can pick this one up at the same time.
Thanks. I appreciate you making the chip up again, though.
Well, if he's going to Guthrie, it's on the way.
Where is Guthrie? I don't even know that.
I have no idea, but I assume it's on the way.
Okay.
You know, it's on the way, Jen.
Oh, okay.
It's on the way to the lake.
No, Guthrie's in Oklahoma,
Yeah, so it's on the way.
so it's not on the way.
Well, it is if you go this way. By Joplin, it is.
Oh.
Morning, Kendra.
North of OKC.
Oh, good gosh.
That's way-
So you sure you
Not
want to come
quite on the
to Joplin? Again, we could fix it to where you upload it. You don't have to make a special trip, Gary. It's okay.
Every time you start talking real animated with your hands, it gets in front of the camera. Uh-huh.
By design. Oh, there's. Crushing your head. Crush your head.
Quit crushing my head.
Crush your head. I'm crushing your head. Crush your head. Woo!
He's got to
He's
run by
run by
Sam's
Sam.
anyway.
Yo!
So it's fine. Well, thank you, Gary. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ha-ba-da-ba. Did you get your... Never mind, he's gone. Okay. Girl, say it with me, girl. Ba-ba-ba-ba, shabba-da-bum-bum-bum. Do we have the new ones yet? I don't know. I don't think so. That's 2023. I just keep opening the same thing. Okay, this is not what I'm wanting. Soon, Megan. And then I'll do the recap video too. And I need to check in with Zach and see where he's at with the Sarah Larie's video. I did the VO before I left.
Yeah.
So
You've got to really stay in his peripheral to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Maybe start sending some emails. Just checking to see what the status of that was. Stuff like that.
Lord of the Rings last night. I've never seen. Oh man, I remember Lord of the Rings from when I was in middle school. That series was huge. I've never seen any of the Hobbit movies though.
Series? Oh, the movie series?
Mm-hmm. Kathy said she started watching.
You've never seen The Hobbit?
No, never.
Have you read the books and everything?
No.
How do you go through school and never read that? I read it in elementary school.
I don't know. I mean, I've done Catcher in the Rye.
How do you miss Tolkien?
Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know.
Yeah, The Hobbit. Most Lord of the Rings fans don't like the Hobbit movies as well. I do because they stayed so true to the books and it covers so much of the history, which we didn't have the new series, which is really pretty dry for the most part compared to the Lord of the Rings movies. I mean, there's a lot happens through those, and the movies can be pretty, nothing happened until the very end of the season, sort of. But and it is a lot of conjecture. Tolkien in his books, he wrote, there was a companion book that went along with The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books. So The Hobbit was one book, and then the Lord of the Rings was three books. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We've been talking about all the weight that you've gained over the holidays, and I wish there was just a really easy way to lose it.
Well, what if I told you there is?
Oh, tell me more.
I'll tell you after Zach Brown Band.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Stupid.
Infomercial now. He had a companion book. I can't remember what the name of it was. That told...
Samwise Gamgee.
Not
the companion. Kathy said she's never read the books either. So it's not just me.
You have to go to school to read the books.
Man. He's a little vinegary this morning.
The Silmarillion is the name of the companion book. And it's not...
Silmarillion?
Yeah, it's almost like a history book about this fictional place, So it goes down through the lineage of the kings and what happened, but doesn't go into any detail. So there's no stories.
No.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Hey, it's Candy Jan. We were just talking about you.
What?
Yeah, we were just asking how you were doing, wondering how you were doing.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, how's it going?
So important. My husband says the easiest way to lose weight is to get a divorce.
That's true. That's a
Yeah,
good way to lose 180
that'll
pounds.
Shave a lot of weight off that real quick.
Yes. Have a good day.
Later,
Hey,
Tim.
you too.
So the Silmarillion book,
Silmarillion.
goes over all these histories. And out of that little bit, and it's a little bitty thin book, it's not a great big tome like The Hobbit or like the Lord of the Rings books were. They're huge. But the Silmarillion is just a quick rundown of the lineages, a little bit of political history and stuff around that, and how the elves came to be in Middle Earth and all that stuff. And out of that, they wrote this whole series that Amazon is trying to do. And they had to fill in a lot of gaps, a lot of supposition and stuff off of that. So The Hobbit, though, also when they're talking to one another in that, they go through a lot of dialogue that explains, well, you remember when this happened, and they go down through some histories. And that's done really well in the movies. So they talk about the Elven King under the mountain and all that stuff. What's his name? What's the elf's name?
Legolas.
Not elf. I mean dwarf. The dwarf king under the mountain.
Oh. Gimli.
And his grandfather and that whole bunch. And that they're doing that story in the new Lord of the Rings series. So they are going through and telling about all that, where the metal that forged the rings and why they were made and all of that. So all that's being done.
Morning, Lisa. Good morning, Malin. Happy New Year. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Got 10 seconds. Okay, that was convincing.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35.
Patchy fog, maybe some frost this morning, but sunshine in mid-40s this afternoon. It's 27 in Joplin.
Next hour, we're going to be talking about what do you think people, just in general,
Right.
should never wear.
Like really short shorts, Randy.
I don't wear really short shorts, Jen. We've established this, that I wear normal length shorts instead of the pantaloons that you expect me to wear, or knickers.
I don't expect, knickers, far-reaching there, but
So
when it comes to your shorts, you have very short shorts.
I do not. She thinks that shorts should come down below a guy's knees. And I'm like, that's ridiculous.
No, your shorts are like mid-thigh, and then they kind of creep their way up.
They
and
do
then
not.
Yes,
You
they
spend
do.
way too much time staring at my shorts is what I think. I have normal length short. They're not shorties. They're not longies. They're middies.
Let us know what you think you should never wear by texting or calling 623-1025.
Sometimes it's just knowing what size you should wear. Some people are in denial when it comes to their sizes, and they don't understand they would look a lot better if they wear the proper size clothing.
Well, I mean, especially after the holidays, that can be a little bit tough, though, because you've got a little bit of extra weight on.
Yeah, and you've got these clothing that were made for a much smaller person, and here you are, you're stank and nasty. So,
Randy!
I'm just calling it like it is. Okay.
Jeez.
So you were saying, wouldn't there be awesome if there was an easy way to lose weight?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Well, there is now a Joltron weight loss program.
Okay, what's that?
The Joltron belt. Check this out.
Tried those electroshock weight loss belts only to find that they don't work?
Ow.
That's because the problem is not eating food. It's thinking about eating food. Only the new Joltron DC weight loss headband is able to stop your brain from thinking about food the moment it happens.
Think of food. Okay. Ow! Hey, it worked. All I had to do was think. Ow! Hey, I wasn't thinking about food. Ouch! Stop it! I'm not thinking about you know what.
Does it work? Listen to this satisfied user. The Joltron DC. Car battery not included.
Try to say Sarah. See, Megan says they're far from normal. It's true.
Who?
Your shorts.
They are normal
Your
length.
shorts. Your little shorty shorts.
I'm taking them to Mexico. There.
I thought you were throwing them away. That was your big shot. Throw them
Shut up.
away. Hey, throw them away, baby.
I wouldn't have any shorts to wear.
Me.
So it's 1, 4,
7,
1, 4, 6,
10.
5. 1, 4, 6, 5.
Thought we were just adding by 3. Go.
No, 1, 4, 6, 4. It's 1, 4, 6, 4.
1, 4, 6, 4.
No, we know that's not true, Megan. Yeah, the original Lord of the Rings back in 1978 that Malin's talking about was the animated one, right, sis? And that was horrible.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
No, you don't want to.
What is the one?
It was awful.
Willow, right?
Yeah, Willow was done.
I've seen Willow.
You realize who all's in that, don't you? There's some famous people in that. What's his name that played Goose on Top Gun and played Huckleberry in Tombstone?
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Google won't load anything
Is
for me.
in that.
It was a cartoon fashion type movie.
Mm-mm. It's all live. They have
I think
puppets.
your sister's talking about.
Oh, she's talking about the Lord of the Rings. I thought you were making that statement. Billy Barty's in it.
Who is Mad Mardigan?
Morning, Floyd.
Morning, Floyd.
Fern Gully was animated.
Oh, Fern
I
Gully.
didn't care for Fern Gully much. It was
That movie scared me as a kid.
drawn out.
James.
Lord of the Rings is a weird phenomenon because it has its own language, and that's an actual language. They teach it as college courses at Cambridge.
I wanted to learn Elvish after that movie.
Yeah, that's an
I thought it was
actual
so cool.
developed. The writing is a real writing. It's not a made up thing. That whole weird script and everything. Tolkien developed all that. It was he and C.S. Lewis helped him a lot on that. They were really, really good buddies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And yeah,
Little
And-
besties.
so the two of them worked very closely. They would get together on the weekends, have beers, and talk over their story ideas and would flesh this stuff out. And it was done for years before he ever wrote them down. They had already developed the whole lexicon of the whole Middle Earth culture and everything long before he wrote it out.
Cool.
And at the same time, C.S. Lewis was writing out The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series. So they would trade story ideas. So they were both developing these at the same time.
I haven't
Little
read those
club
either.
they had. You've never seen any of those? The books are, I grew up reading them, those when I was a kid.
So I started watching the first one. I've just never gotten into it.
The movies I really never liked. It was almost like stuff's just being thrown in there, all the time. There's a story kind of happening, but stuff's being thrown in, and it just feels really forced in the movie.
Yeah.
Books are kind of that way too, but as a kid, I don't know, I just loved it. It was. And there's way more that happens in the books than in the movies.
Always.
Morning, Shiala.
Shiala. Not Sarah.
I said morning to Sarah earlier.
I know.
Shiala.
On my
The dill
wedding,
pickle.
it's not a book. My wedding sunflower. The way that they signed their name, Sheila and Sarah, is it's Sarah, not Sheila, and Sheila, not Sarah. I hung that up in the house this weekend, actually.
I forget what I wrote on it, but I wrote something.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
And then you
right. Huh?
And so my kids were like, where'd Randy sign?
I also signed your card. Was it your card?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You need to read that, I think.
You,
Deserves to be. It's a lot.
it is a lot. He literally wrote around the whole edge. And then again. And then again.
And did I say anything?
Not really.
Not really. I never
Nope.
said anything. All that writing, a lot of words were used,
It's
but
a lot of words.
nothing was ever said. When it comes to the time in one man's life when he considers such as is presented to him by the evidence thereof, and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
just on and on and on and on.
There's really nice well wishes, congratulations, and then there's Randy. Just helping Randy out. Oh, my Lanta.
Camera looks weird again. Well, it's got a little clearer.
It keeps going in and out of focus.
Saw that. I wonder if the light would help, which I changed that one yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Well, the background is still
Way out of focus, yeah.
way out of focus.
I don't know. We could look at if thinking what's the name of it? Logitech had a better way of identifying their cameras, which they do not.
Stinking Logitech.
So stupid. And I don't think you can even access it while it's being used in OBS. They have no way to identify their cameras one from another.
Which is silly. That's 3.
That's 2. Oh, there.
That's 4.
Oh, this says it's 2.
Well, R4.
Part of it might be the USB port that you're in. Camera not available.
Oh, it's being used. So, yeah.
That's why. What is this? Frame rate limitation.
Megan says that's better. He didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
He hasn't done anything. I don't. It's see on my end. I feel like it looks worse.
Didn't do a thing to it. What we could do is try going to like camera 4.
Good morning, Flitter Flocker. Kathy says take it back. She was better, but we didn't do anything. Hold on, got a sec here.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Can we talk some more about these really short shorts you like
I
to
do
wear?
not wear really short shorts.
Oh, you bet you do, and we're going to talk about it after Brothers Osborne.
On KIX 102.5. Morning, Kathy. Okay, if I go to camera 4,
And now they're saying Jen's now fuzzy. I know. We're working on it.
we didn't do anything.
We literally did nothing.
We'll see if it'll let me access it now. Now none of them are accessible. What did we do? 2 or 4? 4 was it, wasn't
Yeah, their 2 was our 4, and their 4 was our 2. Sheila says, well, Randy looked at it. We'll have to fiddle with it later. Yep. Yeah, no more pretty decorations. Just kicks, 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 and more kicks. It knows Randy's going to work on it, so it's really messing up.
Yeah, I did not do anything to it. It's the same as it was.
Mm-hmm.
Might try opening the blinds. Might help it. Changing your lighting.
We going to do karate after this?
You want to?
Did that do anything? I don't think so. All right, 15 seconds.
No, it didn't help. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749.
Some patchy fog and frost this morning, but sunny in the afternoon. Highs nearing 45. It's 27 in Joplin.
We'll have a look at 4 states news and weather for you in just 11 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what should you never wear?
What do you think we as people should never wear? No one should wear these things.
You can call or text us to let us know at 623-1025.
Whatever that might be for you.
It's got to be short shorts for me. I mean, you have these really short shorts, Randy.
I
and
agree. I do
it's
not
way
wear
too much.
short shorts. I do not.
We have the evidence in a Jen Torres video. You
So-
have very short shorts.
She has so little that she can pick on me about that she grasps onto every straw that comes available to her.
No, you should. Oh my gosh, you've seen the pictures of you in these shorts. It was like, hello, look at my thighs, look at my legs. You were like, bam.
So the fact that I don't wear shorts down below my knees is what you have to take issue with.
These shorts were nowhere near your knees. They
No,
were
they're-
closer to your hips than your
He
knees.
showed they were only a third of the way above my knees.
Baloney.
They
They were
were.
shorter than that.
They
Maybe
were.
like halfway between your knee and your hip, but they
No.
were not longer than that.
They were not that short. They're not.
You know, I think maybe it was brave of you to wear those shorts, Brandy. I think that's what it was.
Well, what I think is brave is those people who wear shorts year round.
I can't, no. See, that's where I draw the line. Like, how do you do that? It's freezing cold and you're wearing shorts outside.
I have a buddy who I don't think he owns pants because, I mean, he came over last week to the house and he's wearing sweatpants, workout shorts. And I'm like, dude, do you know it's like 30 degrees outside? And he goes, I'm hot. I'm hot. It's constantly hot. And I was like, you got a hormone issue. You need to get that addressed.
I think they're heroes, is what they are, truly.
Well, they need to be saluted as heroes, that's for sure.
This station presents Real American Heroes.
Real American hero.
Today, we salute you, Mr. All-Weather Shorts Guy.
Mr. All-Weather Shorts Guy.
You live every day like it's the 4th of July, even in nasty and clement weather, because your professional motto is ABC, always be casual.
From business meetings to barbecue.
Let the world see those fuzzy little tree trunks.
Even while wearing a winter coat. Yeah.
Because it's not even about the temperature. It's about sticking it to the man in pants. Oh, oppressor of calves and quads, you're a martyr of legdom. You're Mr. All-Weather Shorts Guy, a real American hero.
Mr. All-Weather Shorts Guy.
I hope all that hair keeps them warm.
Daisy Dukes.
Go.
Okay, so there's a Jen Torres video when we went to
I got
Wildcat Lake
pictures
Park
of
2.
me and-
Mother Nature's crack.
In Mexico, that I'm wearing those.
If you check out that video, and he does this little strut thing.
That's what she takes issue with, my little
Okay.
strut thing.
How is Beans? Beans is doing well. Her toe is healing up
Me,
wonderfully.
Look, okay. Here's a pair of them. You can see
That's not it. And the phone's ringing.
where they come.
Morning, Melissa.
Hi there, Morning KIX. What do you think people should never wear?
Coach's shorts and the knee-high socks, the tube socks.
Say it again.
The coach's shorts that, like, from the 70s and 80s.
Coach's shorts.
Coach's shorts.
Yeah.
You need to look at them.
Oh, aren't those?
And knee-high socks.
Yes.
Coach's shorts.
So sports shorts with the side split and knee-high socks of any kind. Yeah, that's a look all in of its own.
Do you own a pair, Randy?
No, I do not.
Probably.
I do not own a pair.
They're right next to his other really short shorts.
Shut your mouth, both of you. I do not. Thank you. I think we're done with this call.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.
You own a pair, Randy? You own a pair, Randy?
No,
Okay.
they're shorter than
So
that.
the green ones were the ones I was wearing, and when we were at Explore, I was wearing those. So, but they are the same brand, same model. That's just a different color.
Okay.
I bought 3 pair of those.
Uh-huh.
These are the blue ones. Come on, you can do it, Jen's Cam. So these are the blue ones. And you can see they're not too short. exact same ones. See that?
Uh-huh.
Not short.
I think she doth protest too much.
She doth. You doth.
Who wears short shorts?
Even sitting
Richie.
down. This is me next to Pancho Villa.
Ah!
And they're not too short. They're right above the knee. And where's the green ones? The day before. There's a picture of me standing. Oh, that's my swimming trunks. See, my swimming shorts are just a little bit longer. I thought there was another
Hot pants.
picture. You guys are just sad. I know there is a picture of me standing there.
He's trying to find one where they look really long on his legs.
No, I'm trying to find the one with the green ones on. I know they're. Okay, this was at Explore. There's all the. There it is. There, those. That's not even mid-thigh. That's the green ones I was wearing when we went to Mother Nature's crap.
Uh-huh.
Not even mid-thigh.
Uh-huh. Too bad.
Just grab onto any old thing because there's not much.
On my way over to the Mai Tai bar.
By gosh, yes.
Can go put his linen shirt on.
As of Saturday.
So are you guys going to do anything this year that you guys did last year? You going to
No.
go repeat anything? No?
Well, yes. The couples massage. We are doing 3 of those. We just did one last year. And I mean, we came out of there going, what happened? So we've determined we're going to try to do one of those probably Sunday. So I've got you go and book all that stuff when you get there with the Ameristar rep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they get you discounts and everything. So we're going to do either one Sunday or Monday, and then one Wednesday, and then one Friday before we leave. And then I plan to go jet skiing this year. I didn't get to do that
Ooh.
last year.
You going to go swim with the dolphins?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. If we get to looking at our money going, oh, crud, then dolphins is going to be the first thing off the list.
Yeah.
And then jet ski will be off the list.
No.
But the massages are not going off the list. It's like 2 hours, the whole thing.
Nice.
You spend an hour in the aquatherapy center,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy in and of itself. And then or maybe it's a half an hour over there, and then you go in and it's this private room with this great big wall full of candles. It's like a 2-story open place, and it's got a curved ceiling in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quiet, and there's lights, and there's a hot tub up on an elevated platform, and there's rose petals everywhere leading you up there, and they give you champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries and everything, and you spend time in the hot tub, and then they give you a rub down, and it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. It sounds great.
Shop, Megan. Sheila, we're going to Riviera Maya.
No
which
zip
is-
lining this year?
Huh?
No zip lines?
No, no zip lines. You don't even want to bring that up to my wife. She's still a little bitter about that. You just watch the way there's one part where I'm filming her going across a rope bridge up to the next elevated platform, and the way she's walking, you don't have to see her face. You can see anger in every step. You shop. I could hear her as she'd go by me on the zip line. I'm going down, and she'd go, yum. Because I swear they should give her a shove every time. And you can hear, that stupid fucking this way.
I mean, that's it. His shirts aren't short, just his legs.
No, my shorts aren't short. My legs are long. I have really long legs for someone my size. I have the legs of a 6 foot tall person, but not the body. Most 6 feet tall people, their inseams will be around 32 inches. And that's what mine are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. She does not like heights. She does not. And so the deal was we were watching them, and I said we could just go do one of them because you see them everywhere, just going all over the place, these whole zip lines. And I said we could go do one.
Uh-huh.
And she finally said, all right. She goes, I don't want you to miss out on that. Let's go do one. So we went up, and you stand in line for quite a while because there's a lot of people going to do it. And then when you get up to the top, they fit you in your harness. Well, everybody's speaking Spanish, of course, so we weren't really clear. And the one guy who spoke a little bit of English is explaining, you can take this route or this route. This one you will end in water. This one you will not, but it's longer.
Mm-hmm.
And so we took the shorter one that when you end in water, they mean you'll zip line down into water that takes you into a cave. So you zip line into a cenote. So I said, let's do the shorter one. And then I finally, through my little bit of Spanish, I asked him, how many till the end? 7. So, and I'm like, but we can get off anywhere. No. He said, no. You go from 1 to 2 to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, he's, and my wife's going, what? And by then, it's time to go. And, you know, and I'm like, I told her, I said, we'll go down. It's okay. We can take these off. We'll go down. She goes, no, let's just go. She hadn't done one yet.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, I don't want you. We'll do it. It's not that big of a deal. There's thousands of other people doing it. It'll be okay. She goes, I can do it. We got up there to the first one. And that wasn't so much, but the day before, you know, we had walked all over Escaret, and her feet had killed her. Well, when you would get done with one, then you would have to climb like 300 stairs up to the next platform. And then you would zip line over to another location, and you would climb upstairs or go over a rope bridge or something to the next one. Each time you're going higher and higher and higher.
I figured you were ziplining one platform down a little bit.
And then climbing up to the next one, which is higher than the other.
Dang.
You go up and up.
That stinks.
I think the first 4 you go up, and then it begins to bring you back down, each one. And the last one you land on is on land, and then from there it zips lines down into the cave, into the water.
Yeah.
And it was cold that day. That water inside that cave, when you hit it, and we hadn't gotten the water yet that day. You know, it was fun.
Was it?
She just had, by
5
that
seconds.
point, you know, she could only remember curse words.
We'll see sunshine this afternoon with highs nearing 45. Clear skies, lows in the mid-20s tonight. Sunshine and 47 for tomorrow. And enjoy it because things go a little sideways on Friday. Snow and rain with highs in the low 40s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
24 in Miami, 23 in Pittsburgh, 27 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, what do you think people in general should never wear? What is the thing they should not wear, at least not out in public?
You can call or text and let us know at 623-1025.
Or on Facebook.
Here's Billy Currington
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Is it bugging you again? The video? Oh, what are you doing? Are you taking a GoPro?
No, I lost the one last year. It fell off during one of the 4-wheel drive things. So here is the one. The featured video is the one that goes into the caves. So it does not look that bad, though, because it's right over the ground.
Yeah. Is this one you took?
Yeah. It's off my helmet cam. So the helmets that they had a special mount. You could ask for one with a GoPro mount, and you just slid your camera right on.
Cool.
So, let me see.
Morning, Dorinda. How you doing? How's grandbaby?
Okay, this is video. Here, hold on.
This is video from ziplining. The phone's ringing.
Never mind. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. What do you think people should never wear?
Well, in a way, it's good for some, but not for all, and
All right. I think we can use that term. Okay. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
Weird. It's not wanting to let me scroll to the bottom of our camera list.
It says you're at the bottom.
Yeah, now I am.
You can't scroll when you've already scrolled. Have a great day, Pam. We'll see you later. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the video of the last one. This is the one that takes you into the cave.
Whee!
Yeah. So when you hit the water here, it was cold and it spins you around. I'm going, but it's so beautiful, and you go into this waterfall. I mean, look at all that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So I want to find the one though where she goes by me. Or just the one of her walking up that sweet bridge.
Oh, bless her heart. She was so mad.
And she's such a good sport. She did not blame me for any of it, which was a mistake. There's the Health Spa Massage Center.
Nice. Are those the rooms open right there? That.
That's just a big window area.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All lobby. This is a huge building. It's the size of a Walmart.
Oh my gosh, all that food looks so good.
I showed you that's where I did karaoke.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I've seen all of these pictures more than once.
Oh, come on, Jen. There's a tears. I don't plan to take any pictures this year either. I think
Really? Really?
I know Gina will force us to do some beach pictures together and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
this is the wrong.
Yes, you did. Oh. Stinker. That video is actually really funny, though. That video is really funny, though. Sorry, Gina. Are they all settled in at home now, Dorinda? I would have tacos for all 3 meals and snack. Kyle and I say snacky snacks, that's snackily. Here, show them some pictures of the food, though. Like, the food was way more than just, like, tacos and stuff, and it all looked so good. And you said it was really good, right? That's not food.
And of course, where did that go? Transition, maybe it'll go back. Yeah, well, I've got to change the source. There we go. Okay. What's this? I know it's going by fast. But look at some of it.
Oh, my gosh.
And this is just one out of about 30 different restaurant buffets on the property.
Yeah, there's all different types of food and cuisines, right?
It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I would pause. Here's another one. Look at all these. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine in mid-40s this afternoon. It's 27 in Joplin.
And we're talking about what do you think we, as the human race, should never wear?
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
No matter what time of year it is.
Yeah, what do you think people should just not wear?
Here's Jason Aldean
Trouble with heartbreak.
on KIX 102.5. So,
Holy desserts. There's so many.
but this was, I mean, just Gina made.
See, that's what I would expect. That's what I would expect things to look like down there.
Let me skip through. That's one of the other resorts that's family more oriented, but it's there on the property, and we had access to that. And I'm telling you guys, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always staff out playing games with people in the pool and stuff. They constantly have entertainment stuff going on. There's the dolphin swim area. Let me find the other one that I was looking for. But it's cheaper than Florida. Yeah, here's one of those buffet areas, the dining areas in there. You can just go in and grab your plate full of stuff, and there's always guys back there like to cook your steak for you. If you, what kind of buffet has steak, and really good steak too? They will cut it off the side of beef right there in front of you that you want. You can say, I want this piece over here or that, and then they cook it for you right there in front of you. Just unbelievable.
Melissa says, I'm gaining weight just looking at it.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, Sheila wants to know if you went through a travel agent.
yeah, I did. We did, actually. Hold on. Here's Gina. She got this fish with the head still on. And I was so shocked because she is not adventurous. Why is it? Oh, I turned it sideways. She is not adventurous. And I'm like, I can't believe you're eating this thing. I would not have eaten it for anything, but she got it and she loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was this burned blackened grouper. I have a picture of it here in a second. Yeah, look at that. Look at the
It's
head.
a whole fish.
Oh, and this is
Oh,
inside
cool.
that place. And this is just a poolside snack area that has grouper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where the whole bar is built
Snack.
like a ship inside there.
It's a good fish, baby.
At that same place, these are potato, pork chops, chicken, ribs. That's what I ate.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's a
burger
custard
sounds good.
cheesecake and a burger. That's what she ate. That
Look at
was
that
what
fish.
she was eating.
It's got a face still. I can see
And
it.
she loved it. She said it's the best fish I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, look at this buffet going around there. That's that same place. And again, it's just right there by the pool.
Is that always super crowded or no?
Look, you can see
That
it's
would be my thing. Is I
crowded at
just
all.
a resort that big, I would worry that I'd always just feel like crowded.
When we first got there, I didn't think anyone else was there because that first day, of course, it was early in the week. The
Right.
weekend, it got more crowded. But early in the week, we saw like 4 people in the buffet and out by the pool. It was just empty. By the evening, there were more people there, but I was trying to get where you could see more of this. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So you can see the whole place there. That was this little girl in swimming with all these fish. So they were throwing breadcrumbs down in there, and the fish would just swarm around her, and they were nibbling on her legs, and she's giggling. You can hear her through the snorkel giggling. It was hilarious. She wasn't scared at all.
That's
Her dad was
adorable.
in there with her. All these fish. You see, I mean, there were thousands of them swimming around.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we're looking for the zip line video. Oh, and so those buffet areas are all over the place. I mean, there's like 30 of them. But then they also have another 15 or so upscale restaurants, 5-star restaurants. You got to wear a jacket for most of them. They're very, very nice. And you have to make a reservation. Again, they're free. You don't pay anything for it, no tipping, nothing. But you do have to make a reservation for those. So we would call in the morning and say, what do you want this evening? French, Japanese, Italian, taco bar, whatever. And then we would go out for a nice dinner that evening. So this was one of those, this Mexican place where they cooked these little mini tacos right in front of you, and you could say, I want that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. They had like 15 different varieties.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. Ate so much. So they had a mariachi. I don't know who those people are. And this is another one. It looks kind of gross there, but that was so good.
What is it?
It's one of the tacos. They make this combination of stuff. But tacos are great. Everybody loves tacos.
Yeah.
But this was something else. This was next level. This is that place. This was down in Tulum, so she's drinking a coconut over there. They just take a machete and hack the top off of it,
You want to trade, Melissa? I have a banana.
What's she eating?
Christmas cookies.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Ready? Now, this is about number 3, 2 or 3. Oh, sorry.
Is this when she goes by you?
No, yeah, I think it is when she goes by me. Look how high we are. We are hundreds and hundreds of feet over the top of the jungle. There I go.
Are you supposed to cross your
giggling.
ankles?
Huh?
Are you supposed to cross your ankles, or is that something you keep doing?
I was just doing it. Comfortable. So I'm turning around, trying to see her. There she comes. Hi, baby. Watch. I turn back around. We're so high, you can see the ocean back over there to the west.
I love it.
And I go over a cenote here in a minute. Watch. So one of those open cave pond lake things.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the jungle here.
Hold on. We got 13 seconds.
There it is.
That's so cool. Oh, and there she
She is so mad.
2 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Want to know.
What do you think people should never wear?
623-1025.
Here's Dustin Lynch.
On KIX 102.5.
But that's not the one where she gives you the look.
There was no one.
Oh, she did?
She's gone by. Not yet. So when she landed, this was number 3 or no, this was number 5. So this is where you begin to come down. And we land on, see, we're going over a road with a car under it. But you land on the ground. And when she landed, it cut her finger. She did something with the rope and it cut her finger. So, by this point, she's like, she's almost in shock. She's like, let's just get through it. It was not bad, though. Look when you land. See, I'm having to literally push it to get it to go. It slows down so much. The guy's pulling me on over. Yeah, but she was really not happy. But I think this show's just walking on over to the next one. There, cut her finger there. You see, we're having to climb up this tower. We're going up these big ramps.
At least it's a ramp and not steps.
Oh, but we were exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, and when I say big ramps, there's like 20 stories here you're going up.
That look she gave you, bless her heart. Oh.
And I think you can hear me saying we're almost there.
There you go.
Push her here in a second. Oh, come on.
You're trying so hard.
She's not saying a word. I was like, that one's fun, wasn't it? Oh. Thought we were at. You got here.
Looks like they're making ramps up to that.
I'm trying so hard to cheer up. She's like, don't look at me. And her feet are hurting. And I'm pushing her. I've got my hands on her hip pushing.
You all rest?
No.
Me too. Sorry. There's only 12 more.
One more. And I'd said that 3 times. So.
I hope I got that recorded. He was trying to see for me. Okay. Huh?
Hour 8. So this is the
How do you
8th platform. The 8th zip line.
Bless.
And look at the height.
Isn't that where we started? Yes,
It is
that
not the
Way
end.
down
10
below.
seconds.
That's it.
It is
No
not
water.
the end. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a high near 45 this afternoon. It's 27 in Joplin.
And we're talking about what do you think people should never wear?
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
Ever, like ever wear?
Super short shorts.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about, Jen.
Sure, Randy. Sure.
623-1025 to tell us what do you think people should never wear?
Hey, sock hats look stupid.
Yeah, I'm like confused. Did you just get here from Alaska?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially during the summer.
It's not a fashion statement, it's ignorant.
Well, my kids got me one for Christmas, and I really like it, but I'm not comfortable wearing it indoors.
You just got to go for it, Randy. Just go for it.
It seems a little try hard to me.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think people should never wear?
A Speedo.
A Speedo!
Amen, sister.
Yeah, to me, it's just rude. It's presumptuous to assume that everybody needs to see what you've got going on down there.
Right?
Okay, now and about the thong, though. It's freaking, somebody can wear it as long as they're strippers.
To Walmart?
The Walmart's fine. As long as it looks hot, it's fine.
That would make your shopping experience a little more interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think we should never wear?
Men and women should not be wearing these grungy, nasty pajama pants out in public. I don't care where you're going. They're gross.
Even at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's a little startling to see that.
Well, 2 o'clock in the morning's okay, but when you know it's 11 o'clock in the morning, their butt's been in them pants all night and they ain't showered.
And they got stains here and there on them.
Oh, my God. They got the fuzz balls just like Chewbacca made love to them, you know. Just gross.
What do you think that people should just never wear?
A tutu.
A tutu?
What's wrong with a tutu?
Except for Randy.
You know, I only wear 3 3s. Or 4 4s.
What about a 5-5?
No, absolutely not. It's against my religion.
What do you think people should absolutely never wear?
You can text or tell us at 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country. Trent Strummer. Hi there, Morning KIX. What do you think people should never wear?
Well, Randy, I think you should never wear a purple polka dot.
Oh, man. I do have very hairy legs. You know, I didn't know who it was till he said purple polka dot, and I'm like, I know who this is. He's consistent, if nothing else.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Why would you stop it on this picture?
I know.
Poor Gina.
Look how mad she looks.
You stopped it right on that picture of her looking just so...
Like, what? What did you just say to me? Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, bless her heart.
So irritated. So here we go.
Melissa says, we'll keep your secret if he goes missing, Regina.
Oh, what happened? Dang it. So here we are watching others go. It's really easy to. It's very safe. They have you carabinered in at 2 or 3 different points, you know, and that harness is, I mean, parachute grade.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't do anything for yourself. They do it all. They check it all. They are completely liable.
Randy's turn.
Keep that locked. You go up onto your platform. And I mean, look how high you are. There's 2 different lines that you're on, so it's not just one.
Mm-hmm.
So if one fails, the other one's good. This is next to the last one. So once again, at the end of it, I got to tell her, just one more. She's like, don't look at me.
Just stop talking.
One more? I asked him, one more? There's really one more? And I'm like, she's going to divorce me. Look at her face. They could go down together if you wanted, but she didn't want to do that. No. She's like,
bless her heart. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're not going to be doing any of this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one she gives you the look. She's on your right side.
I think this is a different one. No, it is the same one. We go over the water here. No, but you go over a rooftop. Look how close you are.
Uh-huh.
It is a different one.
That one was short. Oh.
And you see how much I swung up when you hit that brake.
Yeah, they think it looks fun.
Yeah, guys, it really was. It was not bad. There was nothing really dangerous about it even. It was very safe, and it was very comfortable. You don't go super fast, and if you're afraid of heights, Gina thinks she really did not want to be that high. She could not relax into it. By the time she got to the end, it was not a big deal.
Right.
So after that, we went and laid in the hammocks. The nice thing about that park, it's called Explore, and it's the zip lines. It's got the 4-wheel drive vehicles that you can drive through the jungle, and you go down through caves and cenotes and across rivers and everything. It's very cool. You see iguanas everywhere, and then they've also got caves that everything is underground, and you'll follow these cave pathways. And none of this is built. They took these natural geologic formations and built the park around them, and to preserve them, and to help people better experience those things.
Right.
So you'll take a cave that will take you out somewhere, and there you'll do zip lines. Or you'll take another cave to another direction, and you'll do the 4-wheel drive vehicles. And they have another one where you paddle through these caves on this little log boat with hand paddles. And then there's another one where you can swim through a cenote for so far.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the food is free at this place. All of the drinks are free. And it was like $120 to go to this.
Which is crazy.
And all food is included. They have places for you to rest. They have showers, places to store, lockers. Everything's included. You know, we as Americans, we're used to the idea that when we go to a place like this, then we're going to be nickel and dime to death for the rest of the time we're there. Everything's going to cost extra. This, and pretty much everywhere in Mexico, when you paid one price, that's it. They expect that to cover everything, and it does. And it's really, really refreshing. You know, you're like, oh, we don't have to pay for this? They even had a souvenir shop where you could pick up to 3 souvenirs that was included. You didn't have to pay for those. Anything above the 3, you did. And they had different categories that you could pick from: postcards, T-shirts, hats, included.
All right, I got a piddle. Be right back.
Melissa, really, and the nice thing about this one is once you start, you don't get to stop until you're really good at it. Because how many were there? There were 9, right? It was 9 because we were on the 8th one and had to go ahead or was it 10? Because we did 2 more after that 8th one, the one that said 8, didn't we? So yeah, it may have been 10. So by the time you get done, you're like, I'm an old pro. I've done this 10 times. So it really was fun. And Gina later, she would never admit to this publicly, but she said it wasn't that bad. So I have talked her into going jet skiing with me, which she's never ridden before with me on a jet ski. She's seen me drive them, and I promised her I would not be that crazy, but we've done wake jumping before, and I've actually, 20, 30 feet up in the air wake jumping on a jet ski. I've only got to do it on the ocean a couple of times, so on waves, you can really get some serious air, but I promised her I would not do that. You shouldn't eat so much, Megan. What? Palms are sweaty, knees weak, my arms are oddly heavy. I was not that hell-bent on ziplining either. We saw them there, and I knew that was part of the park experience, but I'm like, we don't have to do that. It was not that big of a thing, but she's like, you ought to go ahead and do it so that you can experience everything that was there. We just didn't realize it was going to be 9 or 10 times before you got the chance to get down. But that was not the coolest thing by any means. That park, in fact, was probably the least exciting thing that we did. The Escaret Park was way nicer than that. And about the same price. But just the hotel, the resort in and of itself is way nicer. So Melissa said she wanted to go ocean fishing for sharks. So they did have, at the resort, they have what do you call those? An excursion place where you can hire a boat out and go out and do fishing trips. I think they have fishing trips starting at around $200, and it's a day. You know, you go out, they provide you lunch, and they even have, I know they have a catamaran. So the lady that went with us was part of our group, our good friend. It was the anniversary of her husband's death while she was down there. So to commemorate that, she went out by herself. There was, the boat drivers and everything, but they fixed dinner for her, and she had an evening by herself remembering him out on this catamaran sailboat. And they took her out sailing and everything and just waited on her hand and foot. It was just her by herself, which for me would be a little weird, but she wanted to do that for him. So, right. And it wasn't very expensive. I was thinking, to have a sailing vessel fully crewed with a chef and everything cooking you dinner, that would be super expensive. And it was under $200 for like a 3-hour trip.
Nice.
Yeah. And she got to watch the sunset and everything out on the ocean and all that. So that's all there on the resort. You don't have to leave to do any of that stuff. And the fishing trips, the same. There were guys fishing off the docks there on the one end of the resort. But at Escaret, they had a swim with the sharks program.
Oh.
So we got to watch this. I've got pictures of the sharks on here. I mean, these are great big. They're bull sharks, so they're not as aggressive. But it was this big pool area with a walkway around it, covered. And the audience would sit on the walkways around the outside of this while the park representatives and the host, there was a guy with a microphone, they're all in the pool with the sharks. And they've also got about 30 people who have paid, I think it was like $15 to get in there with the sharks. And they're lined up around the edges of the pool on 2 of the edges. And the reps are in between them and the sharks out here swimming around. These big 10, 12-foot long sharks. And the representative, the guy, the MC, is talking about their habitat, what they eat, their mating habits and stuff. It's an education deal. This is a preservation park. So he has this little can in his hand that is full of blood. And he shows what a feeding frenzy. So he's in the water, they're in the water, everyone's in the water except for us. We're watching, and he dumps that in the water. And it's like piranha. They just go into this.
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable.
He said, we're fine here. They are going after the blood. He said, now, if you had blood on you, and I guess they asked each one of the people, do you have an open wound or anything? They wouldn't let you in the water because the sharks would react to that. But then after they've done the education deal and they brought the sharks up and he's holding one of them, then they bring each person out and they get to hold one of those sharks, pet it and everything, and then swim over with it to the other side of the pool. No.
Oh, why?
No.
Why not? Why not?
No. Stupid is what that is. They were big. I mean, like from me to you. Great big sharks. Biggest bull sharks I've ever seen.
I think I would do it. It's just the pouring the blood in there would.
Well, and that's the thing. They get you in there. You've paid for this. You're in the water, and you think, well, they're going to bring it over, and I'm going to pet it, and that's going to be it. And then they show you a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Mm-mm.
I was like, no. I have a picture of.
You got 20 seconds. Wow. 10.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:35.
Sunshine with a high near 45 this afternoon. Is 27 in Joplin.
So we're talking today about what do you think people should never wear?
You can call or text to let us know what you think at 623-1025.
What do you think people should never wear, just in general?
I'm thinking a woman that weighs 400 pounds should not wear Daisy Dukes and a halter top.
Dude, you're going into an area that you should not be traipsing around in. You know better. You don't want to refer ever to those two things.
Yeah, let's not touch on that one. What do you think people should never wear in general?
In her case, those 4 things.
Randy!
What? What do you think they should never wear?
At any age, a bow tie.
Bow tie?
Whoa, hey.
Well, yeah, unless it's with a tuxedo.
Yeah, no, see, I disagree with this. I like the bow tie.
Really?
Yeah, maybe it's just kind of a younger guy's look, but I think it looks sharp.
Definitely a young guy's look. What do you think people should never wear?
Really big swim shorts, so when they get out of the pool, their swim shorts fall to their knees.
Wear clothing that fits, for Pete's sake.
Yes.
Randy Brooks, I saw that with my own 2 eyes, and I started gagging right there at the Joplin pool.
I thought she was like saying she saw that on me. I was like, no, you did not. No.
No, I did not.
What do you think people should never wear?
Well, basically 2 things. They should never, ever, ever wear anything way too small for them or way too young for them.
Small and young. I think that's a rule for those people who are on those special lists.
Stay away from the small and young.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to, come on, really? No one wants to see that.
What do you think people should just never wear? Like, generally speaking, what should people not wear?
You can text or tell us at 623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5.
This is a little bit embarrassing, but the truth is, I stopped going to the dentist. No cleanings, no cavity checks, nothing. And a lot of that was because I was afraid of the dentist, and I knew I needed so much work done that it would cost a ton of money, so I just never went until the teeth sensitivity, the discoloration, and discomfort got to be way too much, and I decided I needed to find a dentist. And thank goodness I found Dr. Kirk and Dr. Poshin at Joplin Family Dental. That first appointment, I was so anxious. I actually considered calling in sick just to avoid going. But I knew my teeth and my health really needed this, so I went. And everyone was so kind and patient and understanding and
Sorry, commercial. My monthly is stress-induced? What, Megan? What? I got it.
Randy, keep your pants on.
Willingly, gladly. So I might do the dolphin swim thing.
Yes.
That might be something I do. And it's similar, but it's at the hotel. It's at the resort.
And then you got to tell me all about it. I want to do it vicariously through you. It sounds so fun. Thank you, guys. We got it.
We got it.
All right. That's not going to do what I want it to do. So people on Facebook, someone else's underwear, dirty underwear. That's smart, I'd say. That'll be your purpose this time, swimming with the dolphins. To me, that sounds fun. Like, I know there's no way I could do that here.
Yeah, would be difficult.
Mm-hmm. Alicia texted us and said fanny packs and kid leashes.
Kid leashes.
Things you should never wear. Yeah. Okay, I kind of like fanny packs, though.
I don't. They look so obnoxious.
You think so?
Yes.
It's like a purse without a strap.
It's horrible. They were horrible back when they were a thing in the 80s. They're even more so now.
Okay. Mm. Is that the new belt bags or the new fanny pack? Is the new fanny pack different than the old fanny pack?
They're really the same. Not much different. And they all look about the same. They're all just as obnoxious.
That was one of the first Christmas presents I ever got for Kyle was a fanny pack.
That right there would have been an indicator for me.
He wanted one.
You know, that right there would have been an indicator for me.
Okay, I guess Be Creative's just not going to let me do anything. I'll be your Huckleberry. Belt. Bag. Oh.
Oh.
I thought belt bags were called like sling bags or something. But now that I see what a belt bag is, I love these things. Oh my gosh, Kate Spade has their own fanny pack. Saks Fifth Avenue has their own fanny pack.
Of course they do.
Coach? What? It even says Coach on the fanny pack. That's hilarious.
That's how bougie that is. Bougie.
Bougie.
That's the word for it.
Some of these are super cute, though. I never knew they were called belt bags. Have a good one, Sheila. I have a bag that's shaped like a fanny pack, but you wear it like a crossbody.
The term belt bag is an attempt to make fanny packs less obnoxious, and it doesn't work.
I think they're cute.
They're a very white trash thing.
That's adorable, Megan. You gotta quit doing that.
I'm so tired. Did not sleep well last night.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I can sleep really well today and then not sleep very well tonight or tomorrow night so that I'll sleep really well on Friday and then be up on Friday night. And there's a plan, I guess.
Your sleep's going to be all skewy. Got to psych you in 30 seconds.
I'm really all done with work here, except for tracking for the weekend. I have
Really?
nothing else to do.
Featured sliders updated.
Mm-hmm. Checked over everything on the
Seg.
today. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Here's Kane Brown.
On KIX 102.5.
Oh, no. I messed it up because I had to go pee. Yeah. Well, it looks like Gypsy Rose is doing very well.
Why is that?
So, do you know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Yeah, we talked about her last week when
Yeah.
we let her out of prison, but
Yeah.
why is she doing well?
She's just all over social media, all over her Instagram page. Seems really like she's acclimating well. Here we go, 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a high near 45 this afternoon. It's 27 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 5 minutes.
So go get those song picks made right now on the KIX app or the website.
And we're talking today about what people, should never wear under any circumstance.
Right, and this is generally speaking, people should never wear.
Never wear what?
Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans. Come on. Those are for teenagers who are malnourished.
Exactly.
What do you think people should never wear?
Okay, the outfit that girls should not ever wear is leggings. You should not wear leggings unless it's your dress. I'm sorry, but you gotta so.
Whoa, okay. I was going to say, Jen has nothing but leggings,
Wait,
I think.
No, that's not true. I've got skinny jeans on right now, and those are totally different than leggings.
There is a huge difference, and leggings are just so gross. Oh, my goodness. It can't be comfortable either.
Now, what do you think people should never wear, Andy?
Well, I had to first clarify that I'm a first tenor. A lot of times people think I'm a girl when I'm talking on the phone, but...
First tenor. Andy, let's be real. You're more of a soprano.
That being said...
This is Andy. Hi, everybody.
Hi, my name's Mickey Mouse.
So what should they not wear?
They should not wear shorts if they don't have complimentary legs to go with them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no one wants to see hairy pencils trucking down the street.
Cellulite's not too nice either.
What do you think people should never wear?
How about a tampon?
What? Wait a minute! Wait just a doggone minute. Are you saying like anybody, or are you talking like guys?
No. I think she just means guys.
Guys. Okay, well, guys, I don't even know what to do with this. What the heck?
What do you think people should never wear?
Men over 40 should never wear a toupee.
Just deal with the fact that you don't have hair anymore.
Yeah, shave your head like Randy.
Yeah, come on.
Exactly.
You know, when I saw myself in a picture or a video or something years ago, and I saw the shiny spot up there peeking through my hair, I said, nope, that's it.
I'm trying to get my husband to shave his head because it's all bald on top. Just shave it.
Nope, yep. And she said men over 40 should not wear. I got news for you. No men ever, anytime, anywhere should wear a toupee.
What do you think people should just never wear?
You can text us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
Morning Kicks Takeover now just 2 minutes away.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
All right, guys. What are we doing tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we're talking about the dumbest thing your spouse has ever done.
Okay. Boy, I could arm my wife, could be armed for that, but I don't think I'll be commenting on any of it. So
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, definitely will plead the fifth.
And then we'll continue talking about the new year and people's goals. And it's Thursday tomorrow.
Yes, not Wednesday. It's
which is going to feel very
Thursday.
strange.
It will definitely. Still can't get used to the whole week thing. Today felt so much like Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did.
So have a great rest of your day.
Bye.